It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Sparks against the Dallas Wings. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And with these two talented centers, that's a matchup that could be the deciding factor in this game.
And you can bet that both these bigs are looking to control the glass in the possession battle.
Yeah, and with all that jostling for position, they'll need to be careful about staying out of foul trouble. They are both way too valuable to be sitting on the bench.
Now here's Harris. Outside Agumbawale. And there's a foul. It'll go on Canada. That's her first foul.
That's a quick foul for her there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one close.
Now Harris. Outside Agumbawale. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, whether Arike is off the dribble, screen, catch and shoot, spotting up, whatever, she hits threes pretty much every way possible.
Now here's Canada. Here's Ogumake. Here's Canada. And McCowan gets the whistle that time. That is her first foul of the game.
Team's first team foul.
Pass to Billings. Now Duchess. And the three off target. Outside Agumbawale. Harris. Back to Agumbawale. Here's the three. Ball's knocked loose. Duchess with it. First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. Now here's Agumbawale. Pass to McCowan. Shot clock at 6. Sabally. And here's Harris. Guarded by Canada. Free Kayla Thornton. Canada grabs the board.
Well, when Dallas traded away Skylar Diggins-Smith, one thing became very clear. This was Arike Ogunbowale's team, and boy, has she ever stepped up as the face of the franchise.
Was not phased at all by the bigger defender on her, and in the low block, I thought she might be a little phased.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be her comfort zone, but hey, she looked pretty comfortable right there, didn't she?
Agumbawale, a steal in the 2019 draft, going 5th overall.
A Rookie of the Year in that 2019 campaign, a first-team All-WNBA selection during her second year in 2020. Arike winning a scoring title in that Wubble season, solidifying herself as the leader of the Dallas Wings.
And she gets it to go as they call the foul. She's on her way to the line for one more.
In just her second year in the league, Arike Ogunbowale won the scoring title during the 2020 Wubble season, averaging just about 23 points per game.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Duchess. The three. That one doesn't drop. And Dallas the other way now. To win that scoring title in 2020, Ogunbowale turned it on down the stretch of that season.
Yeah, over the last 4 games, Arike averaged just about 30 points per game, holding off that year's MVP in Asia Wilson. Arike leading the league in points at just 23 years old. What an accomplishment.
That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
You have to be disciplined on defense. Biting on every pump fake just isn't going to get it done. Trust me, I learned the hard way.
Now here's Ogumake. Outside Canada. Back to Ogumake. To the inside. And that one's good. Billings.
A section of her game she has really worked on. Nneka sees the floor well, sets others up.
Now here's Harris. Defense is right there. Outside Sabally. Pass to McCowan. That's in there. Satu Sabally with the dime.
Nice play by the ball handler and McCowan, finding an opening using the pick and roll.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And that's exactly what a coach loves to see in a close game. Put your head down, make something happen.
Now here's Ogumake. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down low, Ogunbowale with the steal. Pass to Harris. Sabally with it. Thornton to the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're locked in right now, really making the most out of their possessions.
I love the game plan from this coach earlier.
Now here is Canada.
Get open, Canada will find you. One of the best pure passers in the league.
Dallas in the lead. And here's Harris. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. Screen by McCowan. And the foul called on Duchess. That'll be her second foul of the game.
And they're one away from being in the penalty.
They're going to have to be cautious from now on because the next one puts them on the line.
Those free throws can really add up.
Sparks on D. Marina Mabry for three. Canada grabs the board. Pass to Hayes. Atkins. Gray defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. From 11 feet away. That one a little long.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
And another miss by Dallas. The Sparks trailing. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ogumake outside. To the paint. Her first shot coming late. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, well, with eagle-eyed vision, Hayes has earned a reputation as a capable distributor.
Gray outside. Pass to Ogunbowale. Back to Harrison. Unloads from 9. Ogunbowale, shot is good. Now Canada. Here's Hayes. Guarded now by Ogunbowale. Here's Ogumake. No good off the back of the rim. Gray outside. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Guarded now by Ogunbowale. Outside Canada. Outside Atkins. Here's Ogumake. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
That's a way to pick up your teammates. And when Ogumake puts in a miss, it's almost like bonus points for your team.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. Ogunbowale. She's guarded by Hayes. And there's a foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for two.
Well, Arike Ogunbowale went to back-to-back national title games, and her college teams were loaded. I mean, she was teammates with 2019 first overall pick, Jackie Young.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And those college teams that Arike played for, insanely talented.
O'Brien mentioned Jackie Young, also sharpshooter Marina Mabry. We've seen her excel in the league. And you add in Brianna Turner, Jessica Shepard. I mean, Arike was part of a WNBA level starting five back in her college days.
That's also good, so she hits them both.
What stands out about Arike Ogunbowale is that she's not just a volume scorer. She's also, fearless with the ball. And anytime she finds a shot, she just won't hesitate to take it.
Now here is Hayes. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Another one hauled in, and they hold the slight edge in rebounding here early.
Yes, scrapping for each and every rebound. They're not backing down.
Here's Mabry. Pass to Gray. Mabry. Shot clock at 5. Now Ogunbowale. Fires the three. Ogumake with the rebound. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
As good as Chiney Ogumake is at playing basketball, I mean, she might be even better talking about it. Chiney is one of the top NBA analysts.
Since 2018, Chiney Ogumake has been an NBA TV analyst for a big network.
And Chiney's knowledge isn't just limited to hoops. Ogumake became the first black female and the first WNBA player to have a national daily sports radio show.
Here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
Makes a good team a great team. It's Hayes' intensity that gets her whole team going.
Back to Mabry. Back to Gumbawale. Jacks up a three. The shot comes out, and it's the Sparks the other way.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Collier. Here's Agunbowale. Stolen by Tiffany Hayes. Left side Atkins. Now here's Agumake. Outside Hayes. Shoots over Agunbowale. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Sparks ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
There hasn't been a lot of settling for outside shots really early on.
Yeah, they've done a good job to work it low and not take the easy way out on offense. No shortcuts.
Pound it low.
The Sparks with the lead. Oliver with the ball. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. They blow the whistle just as she gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
The first overall pick back in 2012, Nneka Agumake has adjusted her game, adding the three-point shot, becoming a modern stretch 4.
What an impressive job Nneka has done adding that three-point stroke.
Well, after making just 7 threes over her first 4 WNBA seasons, Agumake added that long-distance shot and remade herself into a stretch 4. Just goes to show you how talented Nneka is.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Sabali. Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
I like how Gray plays with her head up and scans the floor. To me, that's always going to be a recipe for success.
Oliver, covered by Harris. Duchess with it. Takes the three. Now here's Tolliver. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Nelson Adota. And fouled hard that time, and she'll get 2 shots at the line. It's going to be on Alicia Gray. And for the teams that haven't quite met expectations, is this the point of the season where you start thinking about making trades, or do you wait a little bit longer?
I mean, I've always believed that if you have the ability to improve your team, then you absolutely should, even if that means shaking up the locker room a little.
Yeah, I know a lot of coaches that would prefer to work through it with the players they have, but the front offices are typically a little more antsy to make a move.
And the first one falls for her.
Well, you look at the all-time numbers, and the Sparks by far have the most wins out of any WNBA team. They have really set the precedent as the on-court standard of the league.
That one is no good. Well, there's been so much success in LA for the Sparks. Why do you think that is, Tim?
Let's keep it simple. I mean, when you look at their history, Los Angeles has had some of the greatest players ever. MVPs like Candace Parker, Nneka Ogwumike. Having talent like that, it'll win you lots of games.
Clock at 6. Back to McCowan. Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
Well, this is where she's going to make her money professionally. 6'7", with touch. McCowan will score points in the paint for years.
Here's Nelson Adota. Pass to Atkins. There's the triple. Dallas with the rebound. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Knocked away. Duchess with the steal. Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by Sabali.
Nothing's going down for her today.
Pass to Harris. Sabali the screen. Here's Gray. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot 2 at the line. It's on Brittany Sykes.
An efficient, accurate free throw shooter. Gray is not the person you want to send to the line.
First trip to the line for her here. The first free throw is good.
Alicia Gray won a national championship with the final game played in Dallas. And just a few days later, Gray was selected 4th overall by, you guessed it, Dallas.
And it's tied up with that one. And Alicia Gray winning Rookie of the Year for the Wings in 2017.
Yeah, she hit the ground running in this league, and Gray has really never looked back. With nice size for a guard, Gray is your prototypical 2-guard.
Now here is Atkins. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Muscling her way through. Don't you dare count Ariel Atkins out.
And here's Harris. Now McCowan. Back to Gray. Shoots over Duchess. Gray with the bucket.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Sykes outside. Pass to Duchess. McCowan with the double team. Sykes outside. 5 to shoot. Rebound Dallas.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
On the wing, Kayla Thornton. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul.
We don't see a lot of undrafted players in the WNBA. And the path is just so difficult if you aren't a first-round pick, making Kayla Thornton's story that much better.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Despite not being one of the 36 picks in the 2014 draft, Kayla is a starter in the league. And that's impressive.
Well, that just speaks to her work ethic. Anytime players go to a smaller school, they really have that edge to them. Nothing has been handed to Thornton, and you can see that with her level of effort. An original WNBA team going back to the inaugural 1997 season, the Los Angeles Sparks have been a pillar in the league.
Now here is Canada. Fades. Sykes, no good. Dallas with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Now here's Harris. Guarded by Canada. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Sabali. That's her 4th basket of this game, and she's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Now here's Duchess. Sykes outside. Canada. Picked by Agumake. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Tierra McCowan.
She might be listed at 5'6", but Jordan Canada still finds ways to make things happen inside. So creative with how she operates.
And the first one at the line is good. And as Brian said, this Los Angeles franchise is so important to the league.
Well, they've won lots of games, hung banners, developed some stars, and they've never moved or been rebranded. Since 1997, the Sparks have been there every step of the way.
And that one falls, so she hits both of them.
Point guard Jordan Canada spent her first 4 years in Seattle learning the one from the best, Sue Bird, serving mostly as Sue's backup, her understudy.
Now here's Sabali. 8 points for her. And a missed layup. The Sparks trailing. And as a free agent in 2022, Jordan Canada signed with the Sparks.
A great move for Jordan, just on the personal side, because she grew up and went to college in LA. And then professionally, for the first time, Jordan was the starter, and we saw her numbers explode.
Now here's Agumake. She's got 7.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Here's Harris. On the wings, Satu Sabali. Screen by McCowan. Here's Sabali. To the inside. Outside for Mabry. Shoots over Duchess. The shot, no good. And it's the Sparks the other way. Pass to Sykes. And here's Billings. No good. That would have tied it. Dallas leading. Here's Harris. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Mabry. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Canada with it. 5 points in the game. And it's good. The game is all even.
And you cannot let Canada get this type of positioning. That is just asking for trouble.
And the Wings call time here. Deciding to change it up. Here's the Wings with the ball. Outside, Agumbawale. Takes it out to Collier. Outside, Mabry. 6 on the shot clock. Harrison the screen. They get it back. Shot to end the cold run. And Collier with the layup.
They've really turned on the intensity, tracking down those caroms and stacking up second chance buckets.
And those hustle points are just another reason they're out in front.
A 3 from Christy Tolliver. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, I love the way Tolliver shoots the rock. You know, the long ball is her specialty, and she's not afraid to let it loose.
Now here's Agumbawale. 10 points for her. Gets it to go from downtown.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Pass to Duchess. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Harrison.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It was getting rough.
Arike Agumbawale drives in. And she makes that one.
At the offensive end, she's done as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now here's Tolliver. Pass to Ogwumike. Over Mabry. And Ogwumike gets it to go.
Gotta love the mid-range J. Today, Ogwumike has this in her endless bag of tricks.
Outside Agumbawale. The screen by Collier. Agumbawale with it. Guarded now by Tolliver. They grab their own miss. Harrison. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
Since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off of their long-distance attempt. And frankly, you should take notes on this one, Brian. That's probably a good idea.
Thanks, Tim. You know I'm always jotting down notes on my legal pad. Look, some teams would prefer to just shoot their way out of the slump, but getting a few to drop from in close is really a great way to get the offense back on track.
I love that legal pad. You can get more info on it.
Yeah, don't read my notes, though. I got a lot of good stuff on it.
It's stolen by Shanae Ogwumike. Pass to Tolliver. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Putting on a show for these fans. Christy Tolliver getting fancy with the ball handling, and I love to see it.
Thornton outside. Harrison the screen. Here's Agumbawale. Off the left rim and out. They've been trailing for a few minutes.
But that could change right here.
And here's Duchess. Baseline try. Unable to get that one to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Wings out in front, up 2. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. And Arike Agumbawale has been sensational here.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. The Sparks trailing.
The 2010s, a very eventful decade for this Dallas franchise. At the start of the 2010s, they had just moved from Detroit to Tulsa. Then they moved again from Tulsa to Dallas in 2016. Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Pass to Harris. Now Ogunbowale. Duchess grabs the miss. And for this Wings organization, unfortunately, they struggled in the 2010s.
Yeah, just one season with a winning record, but now that they've settled in the Big D, they are much more comfortable in Texas. So I expect the 2020s to be much more fruitful for the Wings.
Now here's Duchess. Pass to Ogumake. Oh, she misses the go-ahead basket. Thornton with it. Outside Sabali. McCowan. Can't connect from short range. And we're about 1.5 minutes here into the second half. Pass to Billings. For the tie. And it's good on the lay-in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Really, that's her strong suit, the ability to find a way through the D and finish at the rim.
Thornton outside. Outside Sabali. Screen by McCowan. Buries it down low.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
Now here is Canada. She's got 7. Pass to Ogumake. For the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
In the paint, Chiney Ogumake might be the player you most want the ball. She just finds ways to score.
Dallas calls timeout.
Substitution on the court.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now the Sparks moving it up. Now here is Canada, guarded closely. Left side Atkins for the lead. And the layup is up and in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Now here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
One of the more respected players in the WNBA has to be Nneka Ogumake. She's won a record number of sportsmanship awards.
Here's Canada.
picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love it.
A little surprised she didn't go for the big slam, but I guess it works just the same.
You nailed it, Tim. 2 points is 2 points. And look, it almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power. You don't always have to flush it down.
Here's Agumbawale. Drops in the layup for 2. In addition to Nneka's on-the-court reputation, off the floor, she's very well regarded.
Serving as the president of the Players Union for years, Nneka has been instrumental in fighting for players' rights, making major strides when it comes to compensation and benefits.
Now here's Atkins. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ogwumike. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You can't lose her on the screen. When Ogwumike gets the ball, she's deadly.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Outside Agumbawale. Here's McCowan. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Ariel Atkins.
Well, you really have to hammer McCowan to stop her. Sometimes it's best to not even foul. Could lead to an extra point.
Well, at 6'7", Tiara McCowan certainly makes the most of her frame. In each of her first 3 years in the league, McCowan led the league in offensive rebounds.
And McCowan grabbing those offensive boards. What a luxury that is, really, for any team.
Well, when you have someone like McCowan, you can turn misses into makes. Get those bonus second chance points. Just the threat of McCowan on the O boards, it also collapses the D, and that opens up things for others. You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Pass to Mabry. Here's Harris. Now here's Gray. Over Atkins. Gray, no good. The Sparks with the lead. Outside Tolliver. Takes the 3. The shot misses. Now Harris. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Outside Tolliver. Pass to Nelson Adota. Not going to go that time. And Dallas the other way now. Now here's Harris. She's covered by Tolliver. Down low. Here's McCowan.
The third overall pick of the 2019 WNBA draft. Tiara McCowan, she's an old-school center. A real dying breed in basketball, but she's fun to watch.
And this is her second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one.
Well, this Los Angeles team, they have an identity. There's an allure to the Sparks. They always play a fun style of basketball, and they always have a superstar.
Both good at the line. And the Sparks with possession here. 2-point game. Outside Hayes. Picked by Ogwumike. From the arc. And Hayes is good for 3. Over the years, the Sparks have been the team to watch.
And it's not just the All-Stars. There's something about basketball in LA. I think it just brings out creativity, a free-flowing offense, just qualities that fans love to watch.
Now here's Collier. Here's Mabry. And another miss by Dallas.
Rebound battle split about evenly.
Yeah, neck and neck on the glass. Just one aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
And we love the close games.
Absolutely.
Gray with it. Guarded now by Tolliver. From past the arc. Dallas gets it back. Outside Mabry. Launches a three. Here's Collier. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
Also points from Collier, hitting those offensive boards hard.
And this is her first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
Born in Texas, Charli Collier went to college in Texas and was taken first overall by, of course, the Dallas Wings, starting her pro career in Texas.
Dallas trailing here. Gray outside. Thornton outside. Mabry. Shoots from the right block. Count it. Good.
Some impressive creativity from Mabry, operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
Sykes outside. Ogumake right side. Oliver up top. Mabry covering.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Pass to Thornton. Back to Gray. Clock at 6. For the lead. Another shot. Goes up again. And it's Harrison with the bucket inside.
And this is where Harrison should look to score. I like her being aggressive inside.
Outside Hayes. Screen by Ogumake for 3. And Tiffany Hayes, good for 3. Here's Mabry. Thornton outside. Back to Mabry. Good. She hits the jumper.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Tolliver. She has 5. Back to Sykes. Pass to Tolliver. For 3, Tiffany Hayes. The shot, no good. And Dallas the other way now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Sykes. That'll be her second foul of the game. The Sparks making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Sparks. Back to Thornton. Pass to Harrison. Now Ogunbowale. 6 on the shot clock. Over Hayes. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Fantastic touch around the rim. Collier automatic down low.
Duchess with it. Off target from downtown. And we have just finished the 3rd quarter and a tight game we've got. It's the Wings leading by just 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
The winner today coming from an unlikely source. It's the sweetest dime of the day. What a plus it is to have a post player who can pass like this.
Yeah, it's a huge boost to an offense. It adds a whole other set of options to her team.
welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Now here's Harris. She's guarded closely. Some solid defense by Shanae Ogwumike. The Sparks trailing. Here's Duchess. It's hauled in by Harrison. Now here's Harris. Ogunbowale. She's guarded by Hayes. Inside. It's stolen by Shanae Ogwumike. Outside Atkins. Pass to Hayes. Back to Atkins. 5 on the clock. For 3. They get a hand on it.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Harris. On the wing, Kayla Thornton, defended by Atkins. Pass to Harrison, and here's Ogunbowale. Offline with the 3. Here's Duchess. Here's Billings. The second chance effort, rejected by Tiara McCowan. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here. And just about over 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Dallas in the lead. And here's Ogunbowale. Now Duchess. To tie it up. McCowan with the rebound.
Early on, she tried to shoot her way out of this funk, but now that it's later in the game, I think she might want to just give it up and look for her teammates to do the bulk of the scoring.
Now here's Ogunbowale. And now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see her come out of the game.
Man, I mean, this is something you just hate to see.
Yeah, it's a tough part of the game. Hopefully it's not a serious injury.
Substitution for the Dallas Wings. Charlie Collier.
Pass to Harris. McCowan. 4 on the clock. Outside Ogunbowale. Here's Harris. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
I love the poise and confidence Harris plays with. She doesn't hesitate on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Now Billings. Covered by Collier. Here's Canada. Can't hit that one. And Dallas the other way now. Pass to Harris. McCowan. Outside Agunmawale. The screen by Collier. Charity stripe shot. And that one drops.
We talk about players drafted and entering the league in the late 2010s. Arike Ogunbowale is one of the few who still uses the mid-range.
Now here is Canada. And that one's good. Atkins.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Dallas with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Gray. "11 feet out." Rebound by the Sparks.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Here's Atkins. Yes, and it's Shanae Ogwumike picking up the assist.
We've seen an obvious improvement out of her since halftime, and she just didn't really have a whole lot working for her in the first half.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Collier. Ogunbowale. Duchess defending. From 12 feet out. Count that one.
The D has no answer for Ogunbowale, which is why she keeps getting the ball and capitalizing.
Here's Canada. Duchess with it. Outside Canada. This one for three. But they recover it. Now here is Atkins. Gray defending. Pass to Atkins. Over Gray. That doesn't go either for Ariel Atkins. Outside Agunmawale. And here's McCowan. Here's Agunmawale. Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball.
Sparks ball. Substitution for the Sparks. Nneka Ogwumike.
The Sparks trailing. Canada with it. Pass to Ogwumike. Atkins. And here's Billings. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Canada. Misses off the left iron. Outside Agunmawale. Pass to Harris. Now here's Collier. Now here is McCowan. She's covered by Ogwumike. Agunmawale from long range. That one is off. And it's the Sparks the other way.
She hit a couple threes in the first, but so far just unable to get uncorked here.
Ariel Atkins on the wing. Canada up top. Ogwumike looking to end the drought. McCowan with the rebound. Dallas in the lead. Pass to Harris. Jordan Canada with the steal. Now the Sparks moving it up. Here's Billings. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that. Really, that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
And the Sparks call time here. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Pass to Harrison. Now Thornton. Outside Agumbawale. Shot clock at 6. Over Atkins. Agumbawale, no good.
Well, they got that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem. Securing the basketball.
They've been out-hustled. There's no other way to put it. At this point, it's hard to see them recovering.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Atkins. Puts up a 3. McCowan with the rebound. Agumbawale with it. Picked up by Canada.
2 minutes remaining.
Over to the left wing. Here's Harrison. And good that time.
A solid distributor. Harris understands her teammates depend on her to get them involved.
Now here is Canada. Outside Atkins. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Here's the Wings with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. McCowan, covered by Harris. Outside Canada. Pass to Atkins. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer.
Unafraid of pressure-filled moments, Atkins attacks the defense and raises her game up a notch when it matters most.
Now here's Agumbawale. On the wing, Kayla Thornton. Back to Agumbawale. Over Atkins. Agumbawale, no good.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, she's been ice cold. Very little going her way out there.
Pass to Agumake. Count it! And that shot brings them within just 1.
Huge basket from Agumake. Remember how clutch she was during the 2016 Sparks title run? She shot over 60% in the playoffs. Loves the big moment.
Now here's Agumbawale. Pass to Harrison. To the middle. Jordan Canada with the steal. Inside, and stolen by Thornton. And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
He knocked down a 3 or 2, who knows?
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Dallas Wings, Tyasha Harris. At the line for 2.
He gets the first, and that will put them up 2. And she is unable to get the second one. The Sparks call timeout. Your thoughts, guys?
With this much time left on the clock, I try to shoot from as close to the basket as possible because that way you have enough time for a quick putback in case you miss.
From deep. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Dallas who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
These are those games that are so great to win and so hard to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat and just wondering what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up